It's time to fire up those coals because we've got an incredible honor of welcoming a very special guest who's here to share a recipe from his 5th cookbook called Braai. Welcome to the kitchen, Chef Reuben. It's so amazing to have you here.
Zoraida, it's so nice to be here, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about my book.
And you're going to be sharing one of the recipes. Is this in the book?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a lamb kebab,
yes.
Or susatis,
okay.
as we also call
say in South Africa.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to be marinating it with a combination of flavors, and then we're going to be braaiing it just here straight in front of you, and you can have a taste.
Well, I have to say that the smell, I already feel like I'm in my mom's kitchen, and I'm smelling like fragrances of biryani. Are those
very close to that? Obviously, okay. I mean, here we have some cumin, and while I'm talking, I'm just going to start with it as well. I've got some full cream yogurt that we're going to use to marinate the lamb. Now, I want to talk about that quickly, because, you know, marinades are quite important when we braai. And yogurt is perfect for lamb and chicken. And if you marinate it overnight, as opposed to like a quick marinade, you really get a nice sort of flavor development, but also softens the meat.
Okay, and what kind of meat are you using?
I'm using lamb meat. You can use leg of lamb, or you can use shoulder meat as well. Cumin, and that's maybe where the biryani sort of flavors comes from. Some ground coriander. This is not in a biryani, but it's a flavor that you'll be familiar with. It's smoked paprika. Some Maldon sea salt, or just sea salt. Then we have some ginger, ground black pepper, and then I've got some tomato paste. So this, together with a squeeze of lemon or lime. I've got a lime, half a lime here.
Do you have a preference between lemon and lime?
You know, it's obviously sort of in different applications. I probably prefer lime. You know, when you're doing, let's say, type of a Mexican dish or a Thai type of dish, especially I love using the zest together with the juice. Makes a big difference.
If you can't do it overnight, what do you suggest is the minimum amount of time that the meat marinates?
Well, at least, definitely not less than an hour or two.
Okay.
You know, then if you're just going to do it for half an hour, then I don't really see the point of it.
Yeah, then it's basically just a topping.
It's a topping, then you can or use it as a sauce for later on.
Okay,
you know.
okay. Why have you chosen this particular dish as your choice for a heritage dish?
Look, I mean, I'm launching my new book. This is my second braai book, and the first one was definitely more focused on let's talk about maybe our tradition of braaiing, you know.
Yeah.
And South Africans, obviously, we have a big tradition around that. So that was more like also a storytelling book, and talking about, you know, you've been to many braais where the fire hasn't even been lit, you know.
Has your fire been lit?
Yeah, it's already out, luckily.
Good.
You've been to those braais where you know you're going to be eating around 10 o'clock at night, you know. So we told those stories, where this book was really about more simple and giving people ideas around flavors more than just focusing on, you know, those sort of elements. I think by now we know which wood to use, you know.
Yes.
We are blessed with that in South Africa. And I mean, here we're using, let's call it an indoor braai, but we've got real coals here, by the way.
Yes.
So
that makes a difference, right? The real coals.
We're not cooking on gas.
Not cooking on gas. I like it.
That's why I'm calling it cooking. That's not braaiing. Okay, so they're going to go straight on there.
How long would you cook that for?
Well, that's the other thing. If you marinate it long enough and your coals and your temperature is just right, let's say I've cut off the meat, the fat, like in this case, it's going to take about 10 to 12 minutes. Max.
Amazing. Thank you, Chef Reuben. That smells and sounds delicious. Well, in the spirit of Heritage Day, we are giving you the opportunity to win a copy of Braai by Reuben Riffil. All you have to do is reply to our competition post on the Afternoon Express Facebook, Instagram, or X pages by letting us know what dish will you be making today on Heritage Day. Remember to also use the hashtag Afternoon Express in your comment, and T's and C's apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za.